On the men's side, we have Julian Schrittwisser, classified on last. We have 8 starters per side for women and men, followed by Andreas Hofer, Paul Heider, Maximilian Lenz, Rafael Gruber, Homi, Timo Uschnik, Ilya Auersberg, and Julian Wimmer. And on the women's side, we have Adrian Franken, Stina Willi, Lara Trinkel, Lea Kemp, Anja Wojnar, and Johanna Färber, Sandra Lenner, and Oda O. Lasse.
Yeah, I mean, Julian is still in the youth team actually, so he's a really young athlete who's moving very well.
Yeah, he was facing the crowd. I was not expecting that. Really flashy movement if he's going to be something like that. And Ariane going to his step-up thing, kind of like a... Oh, there you are. There you are. I mean, he's on the bigger side, taller side, so...
yeah, he's pretty tall, yeah. Makes it hard for him to do like physically hard moves, right? But it sometimes helps for the faster movement.
And there we see also getting into the 10 points, no zones here. How is the new ranking, the score system for you?
I mean, it doesn't make that much of a difference in many rounds.
It helps with the visual thing of having points, right, for the people to understand, maybe.
Exactly. I think for the crowd, it's for sure easier to have the points. Yeah, it looks like a really fast step up to a kind of split position with the legs.
Yeah, there we see a good angle from Julia. Getting close, we're going to see.
Yeah, he had a really bad fall in semi-finals right at that position, jumping to the finish hold.
Okay.
And also last year, so he already told me he's a bit scared of that wall. So
oh my God.
Let's see what he's going to do.
Yeah, he didn't look very comfortable in his biceps on the left arm, I believe.
Yeah, he injured his left biceps like 2 or 3 days ago. And he feels a lot of pain when he has to put a lot of weight on it.
Yeah. 4 minutes, they have had 30 seconds of observation for Boulder. And we see Ariane now making her progress. We probably will see the first stop of the final. Any strategy you would tell anybody who's hearing and maybe wanting to be at some point on the mats, coming along? If you're on such a delicate slab and your nerves are wrecking, what will you tell them?
Keep breathing and stay patient.
Okay.
Yeah, normally, as soon as you start going a bit too fast or you move a bit too fast, you lose your balance and that's it.
Yeah, you have to have good nerves, keep calm, breathe, concentrate. And it looks so tiny there, so thin, the whole slab. 1 minute bips, and hopefully we're going to see Ariane making the last of the boulder and bringing us the first stop. And there, oh no, my God, she fell down. That was heartbreaking, but yeah, I hope that she gets another try. I mean, she probably can speed up on it. And Julian, come on, match. There you are.
And there we have the first top.
First top, nice. From Matthias, he told us that he was planning a lot of tops, but tries like being spent on every single boulder. So far so good. And let's see if Ariane. We're going to have Andreas Hofer and Sina Willi, also both on the national team. Hold 10 points, and the maximum score is, if they get to the very top, 25 points. And you know, to be awarded for it. And is Andreas a kind of like a dynamic climber? Does he like those kind of moves?
Yeah.
Is Katharina Saurwein, the trainer, and there we see nice Andreas Hofer managing in the press with a delicate top to a blocked grip. I mean, they're really hard just to be accurate with it. We've seen before Julian flying 3 times. Let's see if he can stay there. And there we see a good angle from Sina. Sina also on the youth, kind of a youth athlete. Very talented. We have seen her constantly on podiums.
Doing pretty well with the adults now, so let's see.
Yeah, let's see if she can give us a top. We saw Ariane unfortunately flying on the last second before stabilizing the zone. But to get the points, you have to be stable. You cannot just fly, touch it and just fly. It's not going to be awarded. I mean, you could try, but you're going to get poorly. some appeal for that. And Sina looking very close in every single attempt.
Just takes so much time.
Yeah.
5 minutes is already really short, or 4 minutes. But
Do you go afterwards with them, like errors that they can do, or is it more the mental side? What would you go through them?
well, it's a lot of aspects actually. Like you can see a lot of the mental things going on as well on the video, but of course also the physical parts and also a lot of tactics.
Yeah.
And of course also the details of the movement. Like sometimes it's just a small thing you gotta change in order to be able to make the move.
Sina was awarded the 10 points, if I believe, and he has now kind of a thin way to get to the top. So we have a change of pace, going really fast and then really slow. That can be hard for some athletes to swap this kind of like go from fast to really slow. And then you see the very, very thin slab. And when they do it, looks easy, but we know that it's incredibly difficult.
Yeah.
And 19 seconds to go. And Andreas Hofer flying off the top, and Sina also not quite getting forward.
That's true.
Let's see. Very young athlete also. Ooh, I think he bumped his head. He got so close to the wall that maybe it was too much. Let's hope he's okay. But looking really good on his first attempt. It's gonna be a flush. Let's see. It's not over until it's over. Ooh, looks like a really, really awkward solution. He's a little bit on the shorter side than the other two others we have previously. I think there you are. That's the right way. Going with the left. Ooh, not utilize hold. And Lara not kind of like. And I have heard that this could be also a crucial competition for some athletes.
Yeah, we had our first selection last week.
Okay.
And so this is the second part of our selection system. But so it is a lot of pressure on the athletes, and you can see that too. Like,
yeah,
some obviously are very nervous, of course, because it means everything for them, right? Yeah.
And of how many places are we talking about if we can get this information?
Well, there's a maximum quota, but we don't.
It's shortened this year, right? Into the IFSC to 4, I believe.
Well, it depends. Like you can get some extra quota in the home country competition, or if you make the top 40 within the world ranking.
Okay.
So we do have some extra spots, but
wow,
it's still gonna be a very tough decision.
Showing us what mobility looks like.
Yeah.
Definitely stretching the points, and there. Oh no.
Especially in international comps, but he's
back, showing us that it's possible.
He is back.
And how does the whole style change since your competition career years to now being here training the youth?
It really changed a lot. Yeah, I mean, we had jumps when I was competing, but they were physically difficult and not really
none of the tricky demanding,
and
position demanding.
Yeah, exactly.
But more like hold on.
You had to pull hard and hold on.
And Lara just managed to get now the 10 zone. I think it's gonna be running out of time, and she's really happy about it. Demanding a lot of like effort and commitment, and yeah, it was awesome to see her. Super talented athlete.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially because she was training so hard in Paris, and her skin was so bad. Like she was bleeding on several fingers, and still she.
Yeah. I mean, super impressive, but yeah. Still, well, she got a nice. She got the taste that she was looking for, a win, first place on the Hausmeisterschaft 2025. But let's see what she can do here. And the slab's looking really, really good. I think she's on her second attempt or first. I'm not so sure. Let's see what the.
I think like.
That's the second attempt, I think. What do you say, Hausmeisterschaft?
Just wanted to say that I think it was really good for her self-confidence going to the Hausmeisterschaft.
Yeah, do you advise these athletes to go to like not so official competitions?
Well, it depends. Like some athletes, they don't really need a lot of comp experience, especially the ones who were competing in World Cups already for many years. But for some of the young athletes, it's really important to get experience. And
they are flying on the top. She has still 2 minutes 20.
It's really nice to see those young athletes getting stronger and stronger from year to year, and
I mean,
gaining
it's
experience and getting better athletes, getting physically stronger and also tactically better. And it's really nice to
but they have a good coach, I believe. I mean, they have to still do the work, but of course, like having good guidance, it's it's not self-standing. It's not taken for granted, so to say. And yeah, it looks really good. She managed to get pretty fast there, but there are tricky thumbs. Soon there's going to be another athlete joining us onto the commentary, and we're going to let Kata go further on the show. It's really nice to have you here. And Maxi almost getting to the very top.
Kille is helping out a bit as well, and then Fabian will be coaching at the Elite World Cups.
Oh, right. Do you still do a lot of climbing for yourself?
Climb outside again more often.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this year will be really interesting, I think, because the last 2 years, like a lot of athletes, especially the stronger ones, they skipped competitions in order to prepare themselves well for the Olympic Games. And I expect a lot of athletes competing again this year.
Yeah.
So I think the field will be stronger than the last 2 years again, which makes it really exciting.
Let's pray for the best for the team Austria.
Yes, fingers crossed.
Yes. And yeah, enjoy the rest of the competition.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you. And that was Katharina Saurwein, the national trainer for Austria. And soon is going to be joining with us Johanna Schuessler, an athlete who managed to go on to the semi-final round. She's also a trainer for the Blockhausverein in Graz. And hello, Johanna.
Oh, hey.
How you doing?
Fine.
Great to have you here. Yeah, can you tell us how is it going for? Are you enjoying the finals? We're starting now to see the second boulders. And yeah, slab proving to be tricky.
Yes. I love slabs, but I think it's really tricky. And yeah.
Yeah, last move, very committing.
Yeah, and so hard.
You know this athlete on the first boulder very well? Maybe you could tell us about it.
She came and now she is in the semi-finals. She was really, really good. I was always on the boulder next to her, and I cheered.
And there we see the powerful boulder and this is Ariane Franken. Remember, now we're going to have 4 climbers on the mats, and as we go further down, it will be only 2. And Julian really making good progress of this second boulder, tricky slab.
Yeah, I think he's the only top on the first boulder.
So far, yes, and so far second boulder top for Julian Schritt-Wisser. Yeah, how was the semi-final round, Johanna?
Yes, it was nice to climb because it was unfortunately really low percentage of participants. We was only 15 girls we are competed,
yeah,
and
that's a little bit not that many, so to say.
So Anja is doing really well.
And let's see, it's a very last committing move.
It's really bad to
latch the hold, maybe.
Yes, and to stay with your hips.
Yeah. And so far, also no top on the second boulder of the women. A powerful boulder. They adapted it a little bit easier.
Yeah, every round was really hard.
Yeah, hardcore, but That was at the end.
Wow.
Austrian Championships, a high level, a lot of talent. I need to be supporting my brother, so no hard feelings. We understand it. Yeah, we hope the best for him, being in front of a home crowd. A lot of nerves, I guess, going on through when you're in front of your home crowd, but yeah.
Yeah, his older
Super
brother
talented.
Nikolai is injured.
And Timo almost getting into this double press. And let's see what Johanna can do. Johanna very, very talented when it comes to slabs and when it comes to power boulders. Kind of friend with the coordination, but hopefully she's not going to take too long on this first part of the boulder. And there we saw Timo doing really, really well.
Oh yeah.
And Johanna also falling forwards. And then we see Sina Vili on the second boulder. And a close shot from Timo. And we hear the big reaction on the mats.
And it's really tricky to stick and to get the top hold because it's
locked.
locked.
You have to latch and be precise with it. Yeah. We also have next to Sina, Andreas Hoffer on the second boulder, but Johanna Feber looking strong.
Yeah, I think it's always looked like she was dancing on the wall and it's a slow slab.
Yeah, super talented athlete from Graz. She's doing really well. She managed to get the zone on her third attempt. Let's see if she can make a top out of it. And Timo, thinking a little bit about it, taking a deep breath before going on again. Yeah. So far we haven't seen any major cheating on this run. We saw some on the men's semi-final, unfortunately. And no problem for Timo this time.
Yeah.
Coordinated super well.
I think it's so impressive if you see the athletes have the dyno one times, stick it the times after and after.
Yeah, I mean that's the good thing about you
Yeah.
guys. You're just so talented that you can just do it once and then you've learned it. It's forever
Yes,
there.
it's so impressive. But they look so easy, but they are really,
So
really
hard.
hard.
Timo just a little bit short, just not quite getting all the fingers there. And Johanna taking a very long time. I hope she's going to have enough time.
It's her first attempt,
She
or
wants
second?
to go for a foot swap there. And unfortunately falls out. Any tips going into the slab? What will we say?
I don't know. I always really happy and
You're the slab queen.
yeah.
Any information you can give to anybody who sucks at slaps, like me, for example, or anybody hearing, what can they do?
I don't know. I think you have to trust your feet, and you have to do it really precisely, because there are so many factors.
A lot of committing, also, I guess.
Yes,
To stand up on those
yes,
little
I think it's
buggers.
more to trust really your skills, because
And unfortunately, we don't see Timo making a top and Johanna
we have
falling
no
out,
tops, but
which they have to utilize. And if they get to the very top, they get 25 points. For every single attempt that they do, they get taken 0.1. That's why the scores sometimes look a little bit funny. And Lara jumping into the second boulder, she likes, that's her happy zone.
she
And we
is
saw
so
her.
fit.
She's more the kind of a rock climber.
Yeah, I was with her in Rocklands in the summer, and
Okay.
it was really impressive, because she is moving so precisely, I think, and
Yeah, and Ili also been a dynamic climber. He's going to be enjoying this boulder, and that's his happy place. Let's see if he can get it. A little bit short. We saw before Yulin also trying to do a rotation of 180, facing outwards.
this was crazy.
That was crazy, but he almost did it. I mean, I was really looking forward to seeing it.
Yeah.
And there you are. Ooh,
Oh.
I think he liked that solution. How long would you go for a solution, Johanna?
I don't know. I think it's really depending how you feel, and I often think maybe it's nice to try many different versions because I'm not so I don't compete very so often, so I'm not that
Experience.
yeah. And when I go to the gym, I climb like I want and not for the always for the for the good result.
Yeah, and then we see Paul Heider doing quite well on this lap. He has to do this cross stepping
Oh,
and then pulling down. Looked so elegant if he did it.
it looked a little bit similar to the first female quali boulder. It was also a cross.
And there, it doesn't look like, but that foothold where he's standing is so poor. It's really, really, really this kind of new flat hold style. Looks from here not so bad as they are doing it. A zone would do her really well. Remember, the more points you can achieve to the very top. Zone's very, very, very valuable right now as they are 10 points.
Have no tops.
And we also see Sandra Ledner on the slab on the very right side. Making quite a lot of good progress. If she has 30 seconds, should be enough. Team Ilya managing to stick forwards and second top of the men. Look at that. Displaying a lot of strength. Feet cutting loose, but he doesn't let go. And unfortunately, no zone or no 10-point award for Lara. And we're going to see Leah on the second boulder, as well as Maxi on the slab. Leah, very, very strong. And I believe there's going to paddle down on the second boulder. You go to this pocket and then you let your body swing into the next one. Maxi, I wouldn't say that's the happiest place for Max, but he's improved a lot. He's done a lot of work.
Yes,
maybe
I've
you
trained
can tell us a little
him.
bit about him.
Yes, he's my boyfriend.
Okay.
And I was always good in slabs, so we have trained a lot.
So you learn from him, he learns from you.
Yes. I was by the competition where he climbed. I think I have to hurry a bit.
You're the lucky charm, so to say.
Yeah.
Let's see if that's going to be working. We hope the best for him, and let's see now what Julian Wimmer can do on his first boulder.
He was really.
He looks so dominant on the quali,
strong.
and looking very smart and so moves that nobody really got. I was very, very impressed with his climbing. Very, very close and very inspiring climbing from this athlete. And so far, no zone on the second women's boulder, and one top. Oh wow, that was very impressive. Hope that was a very cool hop from Maximilian. And Flora Blas is struggling a lot with this first move.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have thought this about her.
She's also really young.
She's from Vorarlberg, very young, very tough athlete. And wow, Leah just swapping through, no problem. She was awarded the zone, and now they put this intermediate crimp that you saw her getting. I think the point here is hooking on the very low dish, but she's making it work like that. Are we going to see a top from Leah Kempf? And statically reaching through, and that's a top from Leah Kempf.
Top
on the women's side. That's right, you got it right. And 34.6 is going to be awarded for this young Vorarlberg athlete.
Flora did also the zone.
She managed to do it on her third try. So super strong. Let's see if Maximilian Lenz can do something. A zone would put him really well. I think he managed to get a zone, but on his fourth attempt for Maxi. So hopefully we're going to see him doing some progress. And Florida, on her last attempt, I believe there's not going to be more time after that. If she doesn't top that, it would be no tops for the first boulder.
Yeah, that's true.
And that top on men's one is getting more impressive by Ilya and Julian. We were expecting more tops from Matthias. He was saying 4 tops.
Oh.
And I think, if I'm correct, we could say that Anya, that's not her happy place, kind of like the more physical boulder, but hopefully we're going to see her good because she's really good at coordination. And Julian also knows how to move, but not the strength, the most physical boulder, but yeah, nevertheless, great. And Ariane Franken.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
We didn't see her, but she managed to get really quick onto this first part of the boulder. So 4 athletes, a lot of action going on. Anya, feet cutting loose. And that looked like a really good first or second attempt from the youth athlete. Let's see what Julian can do. Julian sitting now currently on, I believe this is first position with 49.5. Looking really good. There you see Julian Schuessler. And remember, good points make you a pass into the World Cups. So they want the best marks they can get. A lot playing on for this young athlete. We're seeing a really close shot. No problem the jump. That looks super smooth. And then it's a change of pace. We have kind of a tricky, slow going to the top. A change of pace. Delicate feet. And a tricky top. But no problem for this athlete. And second top of today after Leakemp made a top on boulder number 2. So that's going to bring her really high up onto the ranking. With 34.3. Remember, Leah managed to get a zone and a top in less attempts, so she has 34.6. And Ariane now follow her with a 34.3, followed by Sinavili with 9.8. And not a lot of progress for Rafael Gruber. Fortunately, kind of a tricky slap on boulder number 2. And very impressive boulder top from this young athlete, Julian Schuessler, who is struggling with this corner. It looks horrendous. Oh, Rafael looking really, really good now. Let's see if he can get. Yeah, there you are. That's the kind of thing that you want to hope. There's no lack of strength for this young athlete. There, I believe he's touched the black tape. I don't know if you can touch it. You cannot trespass it, exactly. And a top, hopefully, I mean, the referee just gave him the hands up, so I believe that's a top for him. Second top. First, Julian Schuessler, followed by Andreas Hofer and Ilya Auersberg, followed by Paul Harder, Rafael Gruber, Timo Osch. Yeah, the women's third boulder.
I think looks very, the first jump, I think it's really okay. So, then the zone too. Then I think it's a little bit tricky to know what your feet did.
Oh wow, sorry to go. Johanna just looked cruise mode. I think she was telling me on the Hausmeisterschaft, she got really, really strong and was not able to display or to show this strength that she was getting. So I think she's going to be happy to be able to show what she has been training for in the last hour.
So fighting.
Looking really, really good, and I don't know if this is a flash. I believe not, because it's already a minute gone. And a top for Johanna Ferber on the second boulder.
Yeah.
And that was a flash.
Oh, that's really impressive.
That's putting her on first position with 34.7. Impressive.
It's the
going on
youngster
this.
from here.
The young gun, but so talented athlete in front of his
local
home
hero.
crowd. His brother made it 2 years ago, I believe. He was the winner. And let's see
No,
if he
it's
can
his turn.
pay honors.
Trust his face.
Trust his feet, just trust it. Famous last words from Johanna Schuessler.
Now, I think the foot swap is a bad idea. So yeah, that's better. No,
Oh, so
he cross.
ooh, there we see Andreas Hofer really high up
Stick to zone.
on the third boulder. Managed to get a zone, I think.
Oh, now he's
Yuda never got it.
no. I
he was-
don't think so.
No, he didn't. He was really close, but he never managed to get it.
Oh,
And Timo
Sina.
looking really good now to the right side of the slab. And Sina also very
Very
high.
high. No.
No problem for Timo. Hopefully no slip. Come on, Timo, make it.
Oh.
And that's the top. He's very happy with that. Kind of a quick go. 10 attempts. I think it took him. No, 5 attempts took him to do this second boulder. And Sina just jumping onto the corner. And also Andreas Hofer looking really good on this physical and long boulder. There you are.
Oh. Oh, it's a mantle.
Yeah, we're going to the mantle, as we heard. You have to still jump onto the last dish, which is not an easy thing to do. I think he wants to jump with his right hand. Last 4 seconds, come on, Sina.
Oh, no.
I believe that was not a top. We see the head of Bernie. The
Everyone who stick the jump top the boulder, but
no, oh
no.
my God, Johanna.
Yeah. It's
Anything to learn out of that?
yeah.
Don't drop it.
Yeah.
Right, nerves play on. You want to do it. You're really wishing to keep going, and unfortunate, but I prove it. I know that's going to be the last time you drop it. So. And Sandra Lerner
Sandra
looking
did
also
really
very
easy.
good. Let's see if she can also get another top.
I think it's also her flash try.
Yeah, I believe she's not been so long on the wall, and she's also the kind of like powerful boulderer. Let's see. And Sandra Lerner just manages to give a top. Let's see. Second try. Yeah.
And Lara is also really high up.
Lara looking really good, but the top.
Second.
Oh my God, Lara Trinkel just manages to get a top.
This was a flash, I think.
What's going on? I don't know anything anymore about bouldering. She's also in disguise thinking, I don't know how to do it, but I managed to get to the top. Awesome performance from Lara Trinkel.
Before the finals, she said to
Wolfsburg.
me, he doesn't want to be. She doesn't want to be any nervous.
Or she just proves us wrong. She can climb when she's nervous.
Yeah.
So far we've seen only the cross method working, but hopefully we can see somebody just here crossing. And if you have anything to say, anything to ask, our team doing a fantastic job here in Boulderama. And there we see Paul Hyde having a through. Thank you, Hyde. Giving a rip through on this third boulder with 1 minute 15 going on.
Count more if you do 3 zones, because then it do have more points than one top. And I think that's really nice. But I think it a little bit should be changed, because if you did the top in the second try, but the zone in the first try, it doesn't count anymore, because it's just
yeah, that's
top
I
tries.
wanted to explain it. If you're doing the zones, you get 0.1 for every single attempt if you didn't top it. If you top it, it's the attempts that you took to get to the top, and therefore the attempts to the zone or to the 10 point are not going to be counted. That's what and yeah, that's true. There's a little bit of like a little gray area or of a gap going
Yeah.
on there. And hopefully things are going to be... We know this is not going to be the final
This is the first year with this.
with this scoring
Yes.
system, so...
Let's see.
And Flora Blaser on boulder number 2 of the women's side. She's also a very powerful athlete. Didn't manage to get a top on the slab, but let's see if she can do this. Looking pretty chilled. Going for the double clutch and fold out. So it's not going to be a flash. We have seen a couple of people, and Maximilian Lenz cruising on. Swapping the feet. I think the other method was probably better. But he still has got 3 minutes, and Julian Wimmer looking chilling on his slab. I mean, this man can climb. No problem doing a foot swap.
Oh,
Looking
Flora
really
sticks
good.
the zone.
And we see Lea jumping, walking out, so I believe that's going to be top. Flash boulder 3, we didn't get that on camera, but a pretty impressive achievement. And Flora Blaser just manages to top boulder number 2 on her second attempt. I think she's going to be very, very happy about that. And Julian also getting pretty high up. Stepping onto the bolt hold, and there you are, bolt hold, no problem. Maximilian Lenz, I believe he's alone onto the mats right now. A lot of
pressure.
ice going on for him.
But he
he's
likes to climb under pressure.
Let's see what he can do.
New high point, I think.
There's a new high point of the boulder. Remember, at top is what's giving you more points. Unfortunately, falls out. And hopefully we're going to see a top from this young athlete. And him asking the whole crowd to go on. Awesome to see.
He's almost a local hero here.
I mean, he's from Volsbeck, not very far town. And he's speed bouldering now. He's just going on. Go on,
Next to
Maxi.
her.
Oh no. But a new thing going on onto the fourth boulder. And Julian is looking on a roller coaster.
Fire.
He's looking on fire, yeah. I think if he tops it on his first attempt, nobody can touch it. No, sorry, that's wrong. If, for example, Julian Wimmer tops this third boulder, he still can be a lot better. And yeah, but a top would put him on a really good. Yeah, Rafael on third boulder, and has a weird fall that didn't look very comfortable. I think he didn't get as far as he thought. And I'm wondering what the method is going to be for this fourth boulder in the men. That's the intended idea. It's kind of like going underneath. You didn't have kind of like a... So that's kind of a hard move. Because you have to like control all the swinging with the left and go underneath and around the whole volume. But hopefully he's going to be able to do that. And Ariane Franken on the fourth boulder. And Rafi looking strong. That's going to be a zone awarded for him. We saw Maxi with a hook on the crimp. There you are. Or Pogo. That didn't look that bad. That was really good.
The hold is really bad.
Anya also looking very strong on the third boulder.
Yeah. Almost on top.
She has to step a little bit higher if she wants to get to the top. It's not a good top, so I don't think jumping onto it is going to be enough. Yeah, I think you want to reach slowly. Oh, that was a cool move Alina Franken on the fourth boulder. And from here we have a kind of a flashy ending to the top.
Oh no. I have to focus and go through the boulder. I think I climb, and then I think it's a little bit. It helps you to.
Good advices from Johanna Schuessler here as an athlete. Take a deep breath and reset.
Then between the boulders, then drink a little bit, and I have also some snacks with me, a banana or something like that.
And Alina Franken not making higher, but let's see what Julian can do out of his fourth boulder, last boulder for him. Having a really good rotation, and now changing the solution. Last 15 seconds. He's going to give a last try for it. Alina Franken also. Julian, a zone would do him really well, but not going to be enough. Two very strong men. Ooh, that looked very promising for Andy. And Timo here with a close shot. No problem. All the people going very loud. Let's see.
Fan club.
And thanks a lot for your time, Johanna.
It was
it's
really
been an honor
nice
having you here and giving us some athlete insights. We're gonna let you go back and enjoy the final.
Yeah, thank you. You too.
And soon it's going to be joining us Alina Wojnar from the route setting team from Vienna.
Bit tired, but otherwise I'm great.
It's been a while since our last country, and more tops are coming, so that's good.
Let's see.
Yeah, how's the round going on? Tell us a little bit.
I think it's going great. A few of the boulders are harder than expected, a few maybe a bit easier.
Yeah, the slab especially. We were expecting for what we heard from your compatriots.
Yeah, to make it softer at the bottom, to the zone.
Okay.
And
not to the top.
Not to the top, but I think for the show, it was by far one of the better decisions we made.
And you got some splits because not everybody managed to do it on the first attempt. So, so that's really good.
I think they're just looking great so far.
Yeah. And what this really fourth boulder of the women, really cool move. We saw Ariana just do the change of toe hook to toe hook.
Ooh,
and now Sina also doing it.
And now it's a bit weird because you don't see the next hole. It's a bit on the back of the volume, so you'd have to jump blindly.
Yeah. And a top from Johanna Fairway on boulder number 3, which I believe it took him a couple. Took her a couple of attempts, but
I think so too.
Fourth attempt, but also pretty good. Timo getting to the higher upper wall. This time holding it. We have seen 3 athletes here, but no top so far. It's a long way. It's a very long boulder.
It is a long boulder, and the topic of the boulder changed dramatically now. Now it's more like welcome to Fontainebleau. It's like slopey mantle, bad feed, stay calm till the end.
There you are.
It's looking good.
It's looking really good. Come on, Timo. Mariazzella is going to be... No! Oh, no. Oh, he's very pissed off. I think he knew he could do it. I just
got
dropped
it almost.
I was just almost going to say, good that you do Trainingslager and in Fontainebleau with the Austrian team.
The same amount of points.
Yeah. I'm very impressed about this girl, the fourth boulder, Lara Trinkel. She is not a competition climber.
So we competed together.
Ah, okay.
But she mainly does rock bouldering now.
Okay.
Training a lot.
So you moved to both training on rock and doing route setting and keep on this competition, and she went purely rock style on. Cool. Yeah. Nice to see her anyway.
And she's tall.
She's tall. I was telling you, I think she could cheat it. Do you change it?
No, we didn't change it.
Okay, so hopefully she's going to not be as tall as I thought and have to do the toe hook change.
Ilya is looking good
But
too.
Ilya, he's also kind of a similar climate to Timo, so when it comes to like these long, powerful things,
Yeah.
I think he likes it. He's been since he was a kid in Fontainebleau,
Yeah,
so he's gonna be on his happy place if he gets to the top.
I hope
Hope
for
for.
him. Sandra is looking good too.
Sandra looking good. She managed to do a very impressive attempt.
Yeah.
Flash on the
Ooh.
second attempt, sorry. Top on boulder number 2, and that's top for her.
Nice. On the, is it number 3? Like the Rock City, the green and black one. The top move is not really hard to the top hold, and as you can see right now, it's
Struggling a little bit. He's a little bit shorter than other athletes. We heard that he was quite injured in his youth, and
okay.
he didn't have a lot of like competition.
Ooh.
And he's trying to better break it. Did you thought that anybody could go onto this corner, like holding the volume and just sneaking through the corner?
There is a black tape on the corner.
Ah, there's a black tape.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't see this before. So
No, we put a black tape there because we were a bit scared that they're just gonna rock over and go into the
Yeah.
corner.
yeah, good decision. And Ilya looking good now, but he has to leave the toe hook. Oh wow, that's a display of power. Looking really good. He has to go back. Come on, Ilya. Come on. Delicate
Ilya,
hot
come
swoop.
on.
And
Come on.
we have seen an athlete
Come
getting so
on.
far. Please. No. Second athlete falling out. His glasses went away. And yeah, he gets it. Which he had to jump for the cream. Did a helicopter and his glasses flew 5 times. And he didn't do the boulder, but he gave us the best show I've ever seen
I
in my
can
life.
imagine.
And yeah, not enough. He quits. And
It's a long boulder and it's so exhausting, and he still has one more boulder to go.
yeah,
So it's
definitely.
all
yeah.
about skin
Yeah.
and power management
Yeah.
too. And as we have seen so far, the 4th boulder isn't easy either.
Yeah, I hope my athletes are seeing this. And what about the 4th boulder? We have seen everybody getting pretty much this first tricky move, but not getting high. Maybe you can tell us what they're doing wrong or what is expected to do.
Maybe we can see with, I think it's Leah, right?
Leah is, she's on fire. She's
Yeah.
really, really
I
strong.
think we're going to see at least the next 1 or 2 moves.
Wow, Florida just bam, stacked on,
easy.
glued to the wall.
That's nice.
That's what you were telling now into kind of like a awkward position, where you don't want to move onto this
Yeah.
very old school, but very, very cool. I mean,
Yeah, we could.
oh wow, we haven't seen anybody kind of
she's
frogging
not
around.
using the foothold.
She's frogging all the way up.
That's interesting.
She's making it work. If she's gonna, oh wow, cool solution from
Interesting.
Florida or Blaster.
That's an.
It makes
Nice
sense when
one.
you see it, right? But I guess to imagine it,
It makes sense when you see it,
yeah,
and I thought about it while trying, but the foothold is just
Clever.
there,
yeah.
and the corner or the wall itself is so slippery.
Yeah, I was just saying it before on the, I think it was the 4th board of the main semi-final round. We saw Julian Wimmer, which was stepping onto a nut hold, a bolt hold, and just displaying strength. Oh, there you are.
And now you need to kind of rock over, press with,
Oh,
put
wow,
your
that
feet
looked
up.
easy now.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, okay.
You just need. Now you have to go.
Final show go.
Yeah, you have to go.
Let's
big.
go. Oh no! Like 2 minutes is a lot of time. And
But-
Maximilian Lenz looked really, really close on this double under clutch. Yeah.
There's.
So
Julian.
if Julian doesn't top this boulder, no tops on boulder number 3. But definitely a lot of like possible candidates which
Yeah, it's so
to top
close.
it. Yeah, I mean, good work. It's really hard to know. Okay, if you did it a little bit easier, maybe 4 tops, and if you did it like that, maybe 2 tops or maybe none. Hopefully, let's
Let's hope for one.
let's hope for one. Yeah.
Let's see what Leah is showing us.
Leah, super strong young athlete from Vorarlberg.
Come on.
Again to the upper part.
She's going too far.
Yeah, and very fast also.
And once we moved over to the right side, we flipped the left hand actually to a pinch.
To pinch it, yeah.
And also step on the foothold.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds easy when you say it.
It is not.
Probably very complex to do.
So much things to do with your body while you do it, like 3 different things.
In a split of a second.
Yeah.
And
we wanted to challenge the athletes.
10 seconds, is it going to be enough?
I don't think so.
And unfortunately, not enough.
She's pretty tall too. I think she can span the first move.
Yeah,
honest.
She's definitely on the taller side. And she's as tall as me, and I think she has got more wind
What do
speed.
you guys in Graz eat that everyone got so tall? Like,
I don't know. It's on this Kaffee Bohnen. Austrian beans, I tell you.
yeah.
Gives you, ooh, up across from...
That looks promising too.
Yeah, from Raphael Gruber. That
Would be great.
Did anybody of your team manage to do it?
Not directly.
Not directly, okay.
We used the helper check.
Okay.
So we put, instead of the right starting crimp, we put a better handhold.
Yeah.
To make it easier for us for testing, because we had like all of the boulders to test and to tweak.
I get it. I mean, it's a lot of boulders, lots of hours. You probably...
We're not athletes.
Yeah.
So we try to understand the boulders.
That's a perfect perspective of how to tweak a boulder to your tactics. I tell you, it's all about it.
It is.
And let's see if Anya... Ooh, Anya just wingspun it. Okay, boring, but cool. Sorry, somebody has to say it.
It's good for her.
And also we saw Rafael Gruber just marching to get there.
Let's see what he's doing up there.
And remember, the top is both holds, and he's on his upper place at top.
Nice.
On the last minute.
So we got our first top on the 4th boulder.
Cool that it worked out in a different way, but it worked out. A top is better than no top, I definitely say.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, cool. Hopefully we're going to see now a top also
on this one
from Anya.
On the last boulder you can give everything.
Yeah, I mean,
that's the boulder you can destroy yourself
tomorrow you
on.
have a rest day, so let's go for it.
Biggest problem, if you can say so, was that we don't want to overrule someone. No one of us. So it was okay, if you feel like that, we could do, but what do you think?
We need action and decisions.
Sometimes it would have been better if someone just made a decision and overruled.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's nice if everyone is heard and everyone can put their knowledge in.
I believe she was meant to step and then do the change into the topple.
Actually, our plan was to step with the left foot inside.
Oh,
wow.
That was smooth. Yeah.
But we didn't do, in the beginning, the toe catch at all. We just went from the start, like open ourselves up and standing like in an awkward position, then going to the left one and directly to the second one.
So pretty cool that it worked out like that.
Yeah.
And there we see Johanna Ferber.
Let's see if she can commit. It's a long way to go.
It's a long way to go. And we've seen Aubrey and flying out.
No.
And Timo, he's on his last boulder. We want to see a top from this man.
Yeah, everyone in here wants to see a top.
We have seen so many red jackets. I mean, anything would put him directly into second place.
True.
And the top would put him into first place? Second place for sure, anything. Zone or top. Come on, Timo.
Ooh, that looked good. Morpho, like harder for the small people.
Can you define what Morpho is for any of our listeners who maybe don't understand?
So it can
be
easier for tall ones, but it can also be easy for small ones.
Easy mistake to think that when you're tall, it's a
always
Morpho.
Easier.
It's both.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And on the first one, it's maybe harder for him to get to the starting hold, to get the height, but it's easy for him to get the toe again, to make it awkward for everyone.
No friends here needed.
Come on.
And just flies off the camera. Provisional second position. We have more athletes with a 69.0. Leerkempf, provisional first position with 69.2. Onto the commentary box. And thanks a lot for your time. It's been
You're
wonderful to
welcome.
have you here. I think we're going to have a better, an awesome ending. And thanks a lot for your time, Alina. And here we have Katharina, CEO from Boulder here in Klagenfurt, hosting this awesome event. Hello.
Hey.
How you doing?
Fine.
How's the whole competition going on? Different tops, love of improvising from the athletes. Not everything that the route setters were expecting, but that's part of it. And that's very, very interesting. Any challenges that you have encountered on this week?
It was really hard task for me, but I succeeded a little bit. There are a few old school things in there, so fitness tests and so in there in the boulders. I think it's a good mix. And this is the essence of bouldering for me.
I was actually saying it before with Alina. I particularly like a lot that there's these variants of like styles, and that is jumpy, but there's also like this long kind of thing and into Fontainebleau style at the top of the third boulder on the man. That was looking really, really cool. So thanks a lot for your input into this, because it brought a big spectrum onto the whole thing. Are we going to see more competitions this year here in Klagenfurt, in Boulder?
No, this is our big competition for 25.
Okay.
We'll do some small ones maybe. Yeah, Shim is our chief route setter, and he's a versatile setter, so he can do everything. And it's nice to have some from our own guys in the setting team. I think that the setting team is really good. They're nice people and easy to work with, which is very important for us. They don't destroy much off the wall, and they are setting with everything they get. And there's always not enough holes. It's not a new phenomenon. But I think we have provided a sufficient amount of holes. So
I believe so.
Yeah.
It's really, really good. I mean,
for Austrian championships, it's okay.
It's really, really good. I mean, we're seeing lots of like little chips. We're seeing macros. We're seeing volumes. I mean, I don't think there's anything missing, and it looks amazing. Last question: favorite boulder of the round? Favorite boulder of the round?
Every boulder that has no injuries, so every boulder is my favorite. But
Ilya, sorry to cut you out. Ilya is just getting to the top, and we're seeing maybe another second top of this boulder. Hopefully, he's been really close on third boulder alongside Timo, but both slipped out of the top. We want to see a top. Come on. And Ilya sticks into it, and a second top for the Vienna athlete.
Ilya has become very strong.
Really, really strong.
It's very, very nice watching those guys and girls.
Sorry, you were saying every single boulder is a favorite boulder. If she does a top, she will be first without a doubt. And on to the men's side, we have Julian Wimmer. If he does a top, he will be also first position. So let's see what he can do. A lot of potential to change the scores. Oh wow, that was a display of power. 4 minutes to go. Last 3 minutes, 3 minutes to go. Florida trying to do this tricky toe hook change. Looking really promising on his first attempt. Going with the left to the target hole. Let's see what he can do in his second attempt. And almost in the rotation, latching the second hold into this left part of the volume. Florida also jumping out. This competition decides a lot what they're going to be doing through the year, onto the World Cups, onto the European Cups. So they all want a top. They want to be first, of course. And let's see what she can do. No top on these last boulders so far. Let's see if she can get to the front. And jumps out of the top. Who's now sitting on fourth position because she took 5 attempts to the zone behind Sandra Lettner with 68.9. But 1 minute to go. Can she keep the tension and the nerves? No problem now. Big jump. Manages to get the chip into the zone. A rock over. into the last upper part of the boulder. Can she do it? Come on, Flora. A top would be great. It's not been topped. She has to commit. She has to commit. And out again, falls out. Last 43 seconds. Julian Wimmer. It's now or never. Julian also sitting in 4th position. Both athletes can do a lot if they just stop. It's a just, but it's a big just. Come on, Flora. No problem. Going up, we heard it. You don't want to be in the middle. You want to commit all the way to the top. Remember, it's the last 10 seconds of their competition. And no, it's not going to be for her. Unfortunately, big disappointment. And that puts her onto 4th position. So for the women, we have Lea Kempf with 69.2 points, followed by Johanna Färber with 69 points, followed by Sandra Ledner with 68.9. On 4th position, Flora Blasser, 68.5. Unfortunately, she didn't get the top that could have put her into 1st position. Followed onto 5th position, Ariane Franken with 43.8. Lara Trinkle, 6th position with 34.2. Followed by Anja Wimmer with 29.4. And last but not least, Sina Willi with 29.2 points. On the men, we have Rafael Gruber with a outstanding 68.8. Followed by Ilya Auersberg from Vienna with 68.7. Julian Schridwisser with 49.5 onto the 3rd position. 4th position for Julian Wimmer, which managed to get a 44.7. Andreas Hoffer with 44.3 onto 5th position, followed by the local hero who couldn't get the top onto the 3rd boulder. That would have brought him onto a podium. Timo Ushnik with 44.3, followed by Paul Heider with 29.8 and Maximilian Lenz with 19.6 points onto 8th position. Rafael Gruber with me, the Austrian Championship. How are you doing?
Feeling amazing. It's just like, I don't know. I have no words. It's crazy.
Awesome. You managed to top 2nd and 4th boulder. How was that?
Yeah, 2nd boulder was like I'm not good at slaps actually, and it was like till 3 minutes I was like feeling no way I do this, and last minute I went to the top. There was like some push from me, and 4th boulder was just feeling amazing. I mean,
you looked amazing, totally strong on the semi-final round when I saw you, and the 4th was like now really cool to see you on the final. Yeah, what are you expecting for you this year? Like I guess this was a big competition for you guys. A lot of nerves, I guess, going through because it dictates a lot into the World Cups. So how is this playing a role for you, and how are you feeling about it?
Yeah, it's hopefully I'm allowed to start some adults competition this year. Yeah, we'll see how the coaches decide who's going to be allowed to start, but we'll see.
And how you going to be celebrating tonight?
Actually, I'm driving home because tomorrow is school again.
Wow, incredible, tough life. A lot of scheduled things going on for you. Congratulations, thanks a lot. Any favorite boulder today?
Yeah, actually, finals boulder 4, yeah, definitely.
That was
my favorite one, yeah.
Yeah, cool. Thank you, thanks a lot, and enjoy your evening. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
I can't believe it.
Over the moon. 2nd win in a month. No, sorry, we're in March. Yeah, you won the Hausmeisterschaft?
Oh no, I was 2nd.
Oh, sorry. Yes, true. But now you made the 1st point, and yeah,
yes,
Austrian champion.
I don't know what happened.
2nd and 3rd boulder topped. I mean, how was that?
I'm so happy. I mean, this has been. I always wish to be an Austrian champion one day, and yeah, I'm so happy right now.
Favorite boulder today? What was your favorite boulder?
I think actually the last one.
The last one?
Yes.
Yeah. It was a big committing move to the top.
Yes, the top was pretty much.
But it was really cool, the change of toe hooks from left to right.
I didn't do the toe hook.
Yeah.
I jumped right away to the
You did the intended solution.
This was the
That was intended solution?
Really?
Yeah. So you read it perfectly.
That's good news.
Yeah, how are you going to be joining tonight? How are you going to be celebrating tonight, the big win?
Well, I don't know right now. We will see.
And that was a very important competition because it decides a lot of how the year is going to be looking for you, I guess.
Yes.
So are we going to be seeing you into other competitions?
I hope so. I mean, we don't know yet, but I hope that I'm allowed to start at some World Cups.
I hope so too. You're looking so strong.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, incredible achievement from yours, and I'm going to let you go and celebrate it. Thanks a lot for your time and for giving us this great show. Thank you.
See you.
And here we have Sandra Ledner coming to the third position with 68.9. She managed to top Boulder 2 and Boulder 3. She took a few attempts more than the other competitors, and therefore she jumped to the third position. Johanna Ferber with 69 points, also topped Boulder 2 and Boulder 3, just a bit quicker. Second position, very happy about that. And the young athlete from Vorarlberg, the Austrian champion, Lea Kempf, a young athlete, super talented athlete. Happy to see her again here on the podium. A man who was almost not into the finals. It was decided upon another contestant if he was going to be in the finals depending on his score. But he managed to come and secure a place. This is the young athlete, Julian Schrittwisser, for the third position. Bronze medal for him. Followed by Ilya Auersberg on silver medal. And Raphael Gruber with a deserved golden place on first position, Austrian champion of 2025. And big photo for them, balancing onto the first position. And big smiles going on.